everyone! Today we are back with yet another Costco video! I'm super excited because I've been seeing Costco release so many new products and I've just been so curious about them. If you're new, this is a series where we try Asian food items at Costco. In the past we've tried boba, curry, dumplings, ramen, udon, pho, sushi, Korean corn dogs, literally so many things. So make sure you go check out those videos so you don't miss out. And I have been seeing that Trader Joe's has come out with a lot of new Asian items as well. So if you're curious about those and you want me to do a video trying new Trader Joe's Asian food items, let's get this video to 10,000 likes and we will do an updated Trader Joe's version. Also, this video is sponsored by Rocket Money, but more on them later. And yeah, without further ado, let's head to Costco and see what we can find. Alright, so first up, we have this Lee's Coffee Cafe Latte Concentrate. In each box, it comes with 6 of these bottles and they are frozen, so make sure you thaw them before you use them. And it's from the same brand as Lee's sandwiches, so I'm hoping this is gonna be good. They have so many different drinks that you can make with this. They have 4 hot drink recipes and 4 cold drink recipes. So since it's summer, we're gonna go with the cold drinks and I'm gonna make the classic Vietnamese iced coffee and also the iced latte. So for the Vietnamese coffee, we pour 6 ounces of the concentrate in a 16-ounce cup filled with crushed and cubed ice. I don't have any crushed ice, so I'm just going to use cubed ice today. Oh man, it is strong. That is definitely a signature thing of Vietnamese coffee. It has to be strong, and this delivers. It really packs a punch. The coffee flavor is really rich. It's also pretty sweet as well. I know they put condensed milk in this concentrate, but to me personally, I feel like it's actually a really good level of sweetness. It's not too sweet and it's not too bitter either. It's a very nice balance. This is definitely gonna wake you up, and it's a super convenient option to have Vietnamese coffee right in your own home. And for the price, you really can't beat it because it's a 6-pack for $18, which means each bottle is $3. And making this drink uses less than half of 1 bottle. So a very good deal. And then for the iced latte, we mix 2 ounces of the concentrate, 6 ounces of milk, and 8 ounces of ice. Let it sit for a few minutes and enjoy. Now let's try the iced latte version. Oh, it's of course definitely much more mild because we added milk to it, but it's also pretty good. I like this as an option for when you don't want something as strong as Vietnamese iced coffee, but it's still really convenient. So overall, very happy with this product. This is gonna save us a lot of money from going out to buy coffee. And speaking of saving money, I wanna take a second to tell you about today's sponsor, Rocket Money. As a lot of you guys know, Bird and I are engaged, and since we've been saving up for our wedding, we've been really focusing and honing in on our personal finances. Rocket Money has been extremely helpful because it's the app you need to save more and manage your money better. There's a bunch of cool features such as lowering your bills, like they will literally negotiate them for you, setting budgets, and my personal favorite, canceling subscriptions. If you're anything like me and you're subscribed to a million different streaming platforms, memberships, services, just so many that you can't even remember them all, Rocket Money makes it easy. No more calling customer service to cancel or logging into all these different accounts and then clicking yes a million times when they ask, are you sure you want to cancel? With Rocket Money, you can see all your recurring charges in one place and cancel unwanted subscriptions with just a few clicks. This has helped customers save up to $740 a year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. So to save more and spend less, go to rocketmoney.com/meimei to get started for free. That's rocketmoney.com/meimei to get started for free. Thank you, Rocket Money, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Next up, we have these pork lumpia Filipino style spring rolls by the brand Summ. I personally love lumpia, so I'm super excited about this. For the heating instructions, they have oven or air fryer. You guys already know we love the air fryer in this household. So we preheat the air fryer to 390, place lumpia into air fryer basket in a single layer and heat for 8 to 10 minutes or until crispy. Shake or toss once during heating. Remove from air fryer and let stand for 2 minutes. Serve with sweet chili sauce. All right, here we have our pork lumpia. It smells absolutely incredible. Just listen to how crispy this is. So crispy. Let's give it a dip in that sweet chili sauce. I can't get over that crunch. I have to say, these are pretty good. When you first bite in, you first get the crispiness of the wrapper, and then you have the soft filling on the inside with the pork and the vegetable, which of course blends so well with the sweet chili sauce. Eating these reminds me of my childhood because every year for my birthday party, my mom would get Costco pizza and egg rolls from a local restaurant. So eating these really reminds me of my childhood birthday parties. It's super easy and convenient to prepare, especially if you do the air fryer like I did. And I feel like this is a great option to bring to a party, serve as an appetizer, or anything like that. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. All right, next up we have this probiotic yogurt gummy. This item I've actually tried before and I've repurchased it maybe like 3 times already. So I wanted to share it with you guys in this video. They come with 21 of these little pouches and each pouch has like, I don't know, less than 10 gummies in it, but they're just these tiny little gummies. And I love that they're shaped like a Yakult bottle too. And they even have this like yogurt liquid jelly thing on the inside. Literally tastes like Yakult but in gummy form, and you get the surprise little jelly on the inside too. I really like the chewiness of the gummy, so the texture in here is just fun to eat all around. I will keep repurchasing these time and time again. They're just such a fun and cute snack. All right, next up, I was able to get my hands on some of the Costco kimbap. This tofu and vegetable one is the one I've been seeing all over social media, but I also found this one. It's a tuna and perilla leaf. I literally feel like I hit the jackpot. So the heating instructions for both of these are the same. They both use the microwave. So we gently tear open a corner of the bag to allow for proper ventilation, then place it into the microwave. Microwave on high for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Give it a minute to cool down a bit, then savor the goodness. All right, we have both our kimbaps here. This one in the white bowl is the vegetable and tofu, and in the blue one we have the tuna and perilla leaf. Let's try the vegetable and tofu first. Wow, that's pretty good. I really like the rice texture. It has a little bit of a chew to it and it's sticky and not mushy at all, which I really like. And then there's actually a lot of flavor from the filling. Like the fried tofu has that kind of sweetness paired with the crunchiness of the vegetables, and you also get a lot of seaweed flavor as well. I think it's because they put 2 layers of seaweed in here. At least from what I can see, it looks like that. But yeah, this is pretty good. I'm actually more excited for the tuna one, so let's give this a try. This one has so many different flavors, like a way more complex flavor. It has all the good components from the tofu one, like the seaweed flavor, the nice texture of the rice, but then the tuna, it just adds this like umami and creaminess from the mayo, and then you do get that like hit of the perilla leaf as well. I'm trying to think of how to describe the taste of perilla leaf, but on Google it says perilla is actually part of the mint family. It has an intense aroma and flavor with notes of licorice or star anise. I feel like the licorice part doesn't sound that appealing, but I do think that it does have this kind of star anise type flavor to it. It's just very strong and aromatic and fragrant, but it really levels up this kimbap. So I think it's kind of obvious. My favorite of the two is definitely the tuna one, but I do think the tofu one is also really good as well. If you see them, grab them for sure. All right, next up we have this tapioca boba pudding with coconut milk. It's ube taro flavored by the brand Summ Tropics. From the picture, it looks more like sago than boba, because although they're both made from tapioca, boba is bigger and sago is smaller, like tiny little tapioca pearls. But yeah, for this one, it says that you can enjoy it chilled, warm, or room temp. And so I did put some in the fridge to try it chilled, and then we're also gonna try it warmed up, which all we have to do is remove the lid and microwave for about 20 seconds. All right, I just took it out of the microwave and stirred it. It smells very coconutty. Oh wow. In the beginning, it's super coconutty and sweet, and then you kind of get like a taro flavor from these chunks. The sago pearls add like a nice fun texture. Like you can feel all the little pearls when you eat it, but the texture of them isn't like bouncy. It's quite mushy once you bite down into the pearls. I definitely taste more coconut than anything. There's like a slight taro flavor, not a lot of ube flavor, but I do like how this one is warm. It's very comforting. But let's go ahead and try the chilled one. I just pulled this from the fridge. Give it a good mix. I feel like this one actually isn't as strong in flavor as the warm version. In the warm one, it's sweeter and you get more of the coconut flavor. This one, you still get that, but it's more muted. I would say out of the preparations, I actually prefer the warm version more than the chilled version. But even then, I'd rather just make it myself. So not sure I would get this one again. All right, next up, we have this Japanese-Inspired Tatsuta-Age by the brand Authentic Asia. I've tried a decent amount of things from this brand and usually it's pretty good, so I have high hopes. And also, I don't think I've actually ever had Tatsuta-Age before, but apparently it has a thinner coating than karage, so we'll see how it is. For the heating instructions, they have the oven or the air fryer, so we're gonna do the air fryer option. We preheat the air fryer at 390, arrange frozen chicken pieces in a single layer, heat for 5 minutes, remove basket, shake well to mix chicken, heat for an additional 3 minutes or until desired crispiness is achieved. Let stand for 1 to 2 minutes before serving. All right, here we have our Tatsuta-Age. When I opened the air fryer, the sizzling was so loud, like it sounded so crispy. Let's give it a try. Wow, it does have a nice light crunchiness on the outside, and the chicken inside is pretty juicy. I guess it's not a surprise because it's dark meat, and dark meat usually is quite juicy, but pretty tasty actually. The ginger garlic sauce that they marinate it in does really come through. Like there's a decent amount of flavor in the chicken without me needing to dip it into any sauce. Not that I'm saying this is super ginger forward, but I can taste it. And since I'm not a huge fan of ginger, I don't particularly like that flavor. But even with that said, I would still eat this. I happen to have some Kewpie Japanese mayo, so I'm just gonna put a little bit because I want to see if I like it better with Kewpie. Yeah, it's definitely better with Kewpie, but even without it, it's not bad. Next up, we have these matcha coated almonds by the brand Pockets Chocolates. They're oat milk chocolate coated almonds. So this is lactose intolerant friendly. They make a lot of different flavors like black sesame, Vietnamese coffee, and all the flavors I've tried have been good. Oh my gosh, you can smell the matcha and you can see all those matcha almonds in there. They have a nice green color. When they say not too sweet, it's really not too sweet. It's like a nice subtle sweetness. You get the flavor of the matcha, almonds nice and crunchy. And I personally actually really like putting these in the fridge because I like how the chocolate gets a little more hardened when you put it in the fridge. But yeah, all their flavors that I've tried so far have not disappointed. I hope they bring more of their other flavors to Costco's in the future because these are so addicting. Like they're just a perfect little snack. Next up, we have this prawn hagao with soy ginger sauce from the brand Royal Asia. There's supposed to be 40 pieces in here. Look at this. This is such a huge bag of dumplings. And then it also comes with 4 of the soy ginger sauce. So for the heating instructions, you can microwave or steam it. I'm gonna go ahead and steam it because I feel like that's what's gonna give it like the best result. So all we have to do is steam it for 8 minutes or until it reaches 145 Fahrenheit. Let them cool for 2 minutes. And for the sauce, we thaw it by running it under water. All right, here we have our shrimp hagao and it looks super promising. The skin looks nice and chewy. You can see it's really filled with the shrimp inside. And then we also have our soy dipping sauce here, but I want to try it on its own first. Oh, the wrapper is really nice and chewy. I really like the wrapper. It also is stuffed with shrimp on the inside, so you get that nice like seafood flavor, but it could use a little more flavor, so I'm gonna try it with the sauce now. Whoa, that sauce is not what I expected. On the box, it says that the sauce has water, soy sauce, sugar, salt, lime, ginger, cinnamon powder, vinegar, cornstarch, star anise, and licorice. So I don't know, I guess maybe it's like the combination of all those things that makes it taste weird to me. I'm not quite sure. I feel like the cinnamon is a little off-putting, but yeah, I actually would say I'm good without the sauce. I could probably make a better sauce. Even just simple soy sauce would be better than this sauce in my opinion. So I'm not a fan of the sauce, but I do like the shrimp dumplings itself, which is the star of the show anyway. So I would say if you do like hagao, this is worth a try for sure. Next up, we have this Honeydew Milk Tea Boba Mochi by the brand Tropical Fields. This brand literally has so many flavors of boba mochi, and I think in this series we've tried almost all of them, but this one intrigued me, especially because Bird loves Honeydew Milk Tea, like it's one of his favorite drinks. So hopefully if I don't like it, Bird will like it. Oh, whoa. It's way more dark green than I expected. I love how squishy they are. Oh, that is so interesting. At first, you do get the flavor of the honeydew, but later on, you also get the tea flavor from like the milk tea, which I didn't expect. I literally expected this to taste like a Malona mochi, especially because when you get honeydew milk tea at the boba shops, a lot of times you can't taste the tea that strongly. But in this mochi form, you can actually taste the tea quite strongly. This is very interesting. It's definitely not the worst boba mochi flavor I've tried, but it's also not the best. I'd say it's somewhere in the middle. But like I said, Bird is a honeydew milk tea fiend, so maybe let's get his opinion. Bird!
Hello!
You like it?
Let me try another. Let me try another.
You have mochi on your mouth. Okay, so you like it?
I like it.
Someone likes it.
You don't like it?
I think it's okay.
More for me.
Okay, good. All right, next up we have this chicken katsu by West Cuisine. This preparation requires a little more work because you have to bread the chicken cutlets yourself, but they do have a pan saute option, which is recommended, or an air fry option. Since the pan saute option is the recommended one, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So first we cut the pouches and drain excess liquid. Remove each chicken breast cutlet from bag. Pour powdered batter into a bowl and whisk thoroughly with half cup of water to make a liquid batter for dipping. Pour the breading onto a large plate. Take a single chicken cutlet and dip in batter, coating both sides. Press batter-coated chicken cutlet firmly into breading to thoroughly coat both sides. Repeat process with remaining cutlets. Heat large saute pan over medium heat with half cup of cooking oil. Saute breaded chicken cutlets for 1 to 2 minutes on each side until golden brown and crispy. Okay, so we just finished cooking our chicken katsu, and let me just show you guys. This is a picture on the box. This is expectations, reality. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it definitely does not look like the photo at all. I will say already, my impression is that it was kind of a hassle to make it. And I feel like the point of these kind of Costco videos, stuff that you can prepare easily, just throw it in the air fryer, throw it in the microwave, throw it in the oven, or maybe just saute it on a pan. This requires a lot more work than the stuff I usually review, but let's taste it before I give my final verdict. Let's check the crispiness level. Okay, got a decent little crisp to it. Let me cut into this piece. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Although you can see on the bottom, the breading is already falling off very easily. But let's give it a dip into the tonkatsu sauce. I mean, it's definitely not bad. The breading that is still on the chicken has a nice crisp, although it falls off the chicken quite easily. The meat itself, it's not super moist, but it's also not super dry. It's kind of in the middle, which, considering it's chicken breast, I'm not too mad about that. And I do actually like this katsu sauce. It's tangy, it's umami, it's sweet, and it pairs very well with the chicken. That being said, do I think this is worth all the preparation? I would have to say no. I tried my best to follow the instructions, but maybe I went wrong somewhere. But yeah, off of my first experience with this product, I personally don't think I would get it again. All right, next up we have these premium Korean sweet and spicy puffs with Korean fried chicken seasoning. Look, they're even shaped like drumsticks. Oh my gosh, look at them. Based off the photo, I thought they would be a lot bigger than they actually are. Like, look how tiny this is. It's so small. Whoa, interesting. They are indeed sweet and spicy. First, you get the sweetness and then the heat comes at the end. They have a very satisfying crunch, like it's light and fluffy and crispy. And because of the sweet and spiciness, it does kind of remind me of Korean fried chicken. I wouldn't say it tastes like Korean fried chicken, but the seasoning reminds me of the flavor of Korean fried chicken. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. These are actually not bad. I really did not know what to expect, but I'm not mad at it. And I'm decently impressed by the heat level. I feel like a lot of the times whenever I buy stuff that says it's gonna be spicy, it's not that spicy. But this one, you can definitely taste the heat. All right, last but not least, we're gonna end it on a sweet note. We have these little fish ice creams. So this pack comes with red bean, strawberry, and chocolate. I'm quite full, so I think I'm only gonna try one of them. And since it's summer, I want something fruity. Strawberry is really calling to me. Wow. Froze my teeth. It's literally like you have to bite your ice cream. And I kind of have sensitive teeth, so I have to be careful with this. But the wafer on the outside, it's actually quite soft. It looks crunchy, but I think it's because it has the ice cream and it's been frozen. It's pretty soft. It kind of has the flavor of like an ice cream cone, like the cake cone. Every time I bite into it, I'm freezing my teeth. So I feel like this is not sensitive teeth friendly, actually. This is not my ideal way to enjoy ice cream, but it is sweet. It's cooling me down in the summer. It's also a good way to have like a portable dessert, you know? So yeah, it's definitely a fun little ice cream treat. All right, so out of all the items we tried today, my top 3 picks are the tuna and perilla leaf kimbap, the pork lumpia, and the Vietnamese coffee concentrate. Don't forget to get this video to 10,000 likes if you want to see an updated Trader Joe's version. Again, thanks to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!